Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy Misao. Welcome back to Misao's Dream Journal. I'm gonna make this quick, okay? We got a Yokai watch dream this time. Haven't had one in a while, I'm pretty excited about it. So the dream opens up with me having these Yokai medals. And there's a bit of a catch with these. You see, the stickers on them? The one on the front, well, these can be peeled off to reveal a more ascended version, in a way, of these Yokai. In the dream, these ascended versions are basically new upgrades. For instance, Rough Raff evolves into Bad Dude. I'm pretty sure you need a nail bat for that. So basically evolution or fusion. And then once you reach a certain level in this dream, which I'm pretty sure would be level 60, or whatever's higher than that, these yokai can ascend. The two new ascended yokai in this are the Ascended Anti-Heart, which is basically like this light blue kind of ascension form, and got this new bomber yokai, a gangster bomber yokai that reminds me of Rory. So perhaps this is like another evolution or fusion to Rory, but I think it's more of a derivative, like how Bruff is a derivative to Bad Dude. And now this bomber yokai, kind of with the glasses, gray skin, there's a bomb and a mohawk, of course, similar to Rory. This yokai ascends into this new golden form, which I think is pretty cool. And then me and my family go to this shop to get more yokai medals, and you can see like these mini figures of the yokai, and like some yokai medal boxes, including ones from the original series, which, by the way, these are original series medals. So they've got like the gray frame and all that, and are used with the original yokai watch, which is interesting. So then we head to the next dream segment. This one has more of a minor addition to the yokai watch, being that I'm actually wearing a yokai watch, but aside from that, nothing else is really nothing else is actually, yokai watch related. So the watch I'm wearing is similar to the ogre watch from Shadowside series, which is to watch that Clone War after he was unaffected by the Kaigen gear, or whatever you pronounce that as. However, it's basically more of like a fusion between the ogre watch, the original yokai watch, and the YSP watch, which is pretty interesting. It does have like the watch hand that the YSP watch has. For kind of different, it's more like an actual watch hand rather than just like the bezel that like rotates. We've got the gap that the original watch has, and we've got the color scheme of the ogre watch. And so I'm at this like diner, and this is where it gets kind of crazy. I'm at the diner eating lunch with two Green Lanterns, those being Kyle Rayner and the original one that the dream made up named Roy. All of a sudden, Roy has to go to the bathroom, so Kyle and I follow him. And for some reason, I have a Green Lantern ring as well, which is interesting. And of course, it's the Green Lantern Corps, so I've got apparently very good willpower, which is nice. And then we get into some gang violence, which ends up leading to my watch breaking. And that's kind of all there really is to it. And then finally, I have this, and then we get to the final dream where I have this brother, most likely Kyle Rayner from the last dream sequence. And I'm at Mount Wildwood, except it's kind of different. The sacred tree has kind of been blocked off, and a lot of places are inaccessible due to these shadows. There's also this more industrial feel to it. There's a lot of like companies and kind of like industrial zones and stuff. There's a lot of concrete and stuff. Mount Wildwood's basically been like bought out by a big major corporation and turned into like this like industrial work area. And I've also got like this top-down map view from it. So it's basically like similar to like the map from Yokai Watch, except that's like the playing field. And you can like pinpoint these different places using the map in order to get to like befriend or like battle yokai and stuff. And the battle system is completely different. You pinpoint this yokai using your cursor, and that reveals what yokai that is. And then you gotta chase them around using the cursor in order to use special moves. And then once you use your special move on it, then you have a chance to, then you beat it and you have a chance to befriend it, which is crazy. I've never seen a Yokai Watch game do it, and it's also make a rather interesting like other gameplay mode, like similar to Yokai Watch Blasters and Yokai Watch 2. So that's pretty interesting. And then there are like these chests that you can get, and that allows you to befriend a new yokai. And also the Sacred Tree and the Krinkakai, they're like no longer accessible due to the shadows. And I might just kind of describe some of the layout now. Like, there are these two sections at the sides where that have like yokai, and they're kind of plain. And then you have like this big giant like square area like that's below the Sacred Tree, or like south from the Sacred Tree, might I add, or say, to make it more specific, that has like this like big caution tape like blocking part of the area off, but you can still get through by one section at like the left hand side. And then you've got like this cracked flooring and some yokai, and then like the middle part of it is like squared off, aside from like some little divots on like the left and right where you can get through. And then there's like a slide into like after that allows you to get to the other side of the map, into this one area. And then you keep going down, and then you're able to exit Mount Wildwood. And also over at the right hand side, at the top of it, you can find a convenience store in every mart. And as for new yokai, we got this slug yokai that's like apparently like a rank S or something. That's kind of it. And we also have like this ninja-like yokai. It's like Legly, but as a ninja. That's kind of it. I gotta go now, so bye-bye.